Hey there guys, how you doing there? This is Joe and today I'm back with more of the Talos principle as we continue with the exploits in B3. Now B3 is easily one of my favourite levels to manipulate and exploit. There's just so much broken with this that it's really fun to kind of mess around with. And for me, all my skips start in Sunshot. I actually found this skip myself. Again, it was on my live stream, on the Tengu drop Twitch live stream a few days back, and yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to get both of these boxes from Sunshot, and we're kind of just set them up so they kind of stacked up twice and against the wall, and with any luck you should be able to kind of like do the homing jump on them. I placed those just a bit too far there, so I'm just going to kind of rearrange them, jump up onto this fan, and there we go, and then onto the wall. And then I should be able to reach down and pick up the box. And now bringing that cube with me is really important. So you definitely want to take that with you. And yeah, this was the easiest method I found to get out of Sunshot and pretty much out of bounds in general. In the whole map, including all of the puzzles. Although Whoosh does have a way to get out of it, and we'll cover that at the end. But for most of my tricks, I kind of use Sunshot as the main hub. And now I've just got this box and I'm running through the desert on out of bounds basically, and the first puzzle we're gonna look at is Whoosh, and I should be able to get the sigil pretty easily and in a bunch of ways, but we're just gonna focus on using the boxes as kind of our tools for kind of breaking this map throughout this whole video. So yeah, you want to come to this second section here. That's kind of like this little hill in the middle of it. And you need to nav jump on that, and then nav jump onto the right wall, and here we are. We can drop down there, and we can get the sigil for Whoosh. And not only that, we can also drop down and get the star for, well, get the sigil for Blown Away as well, which is just to the left of us. I'm just going to go and take a look at it here. There it is. So the Blown Away sigil and the Whoosh sigil are right next to each other, and you can pretty much choose which one you want to go and get first. I'm just going to jump down with the box. That is important. I'm going to take the box with me into Whoosh, and there we go. Now I put the box down there, and I'm going to use the box to pretty much get out of this level with the two boxes that are in this level. So it's kind of just box collecting to begin with, and this is all in one run. This is pretty much what I do. And then I'd get these two boxes and I'll bring them with me. And I'm going to make stairs here where this fan used to be. And I'm going to use these stairs to climb out. So there's a third box, bring this with me. Going to place this down here. I'm just going to climb up. And I mess up a little bit here because I want to bring the lower box with me first. So I bring up the top box and I'm like, oh yeah, shit. I need both boxes, so gotta go drop down and get that first box again. So there it is, one jump, pick that one up, and yeah, there we are, second box. So that's pretty cool. You can actually bring both boxes up here if you want them, and you do want them. So bring them both up, and there you go. But I'm just gonna cut a little bit here, and I'm gonna focus on the sigil just from Blown Away. I'm just gonna show you me getting that sigil just for just to make sure we've got them all. And there's that box there as well. If you actually follow that around the left hand side, you can actually get up there and get that box if you need it. But I never actually used it when I broke this game, when I broke B3. But it can be done, so if you want an extra box, that is possible, and I'll go into more of that later on. But there is the star for Blown Away. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring those two boxes that I had up on that ledge back out, and I'm going to come to this corner here, and I'm going to mouse wheel up and mouse wheel onto this fence. And this is just behind Sunshot, the puzzle we actually got the original box out of. And I kind of just made my way back there, just kind of turned around and came to this corner. And again, this is one I kind of discovered on my live stream as well. And I kind of just followed the wall around, and then I kind of dropped down onto this lower wall here. And that's what's going to allow me to jump in there and get that sigil. Again. There it is. Boom. Sunshot. Done. And I thought that was a really cool way of getting that. I tried out a few methods. and I found that was the easiest. I think there's like another way you can do it as well, by jumping from around, well, when we like the way we got the box out to begin with. You can kind of come around that way and do a bit more jumping, but I prefer that method there. And yeah, there we are, back in Blown Away now. And what I'm doing is I'm just bringing the boxes with me. I just drop both of those down, and I'm gonna take both of these boxes, and I want to get this third box now, and I'm going to use this as a set of stairs. So I'm just going to be doing this puzzle the standard way, just so I can get the box. Need to power up the fan, stand on that, and there it is. So yeah, the fun thing about this, about B3 is that it's so broken. You can do so much. I've seen things done in various ways, from the speedrunner, this one asshole. He did things a lot differently to I did. Well, not a lot differently, it kind of all involved getting boxes out. But it's just kind of using them in like a different way, I guess. But this is what I do. This is the first time I came to this area. And I'm just going to pick up 2 boxes again and just bring them into this area. Now you can either go right or you can go left. You can actually get up on the right hand side as well and kind of get the sigil that way. But this is the way I did it originally. I kind of brought both boxes with me and kind of put one on the wall there, then put another one down, jumped onto the wall, picked up the box, jumped onto this ledge here, put the box down on top of that box, jumped on top of the 2 boxes, and then I kind of used the navigational jump here to kind of get up onto this ledge. And there we go. Can I get it? There it is. So now I'm on this ledge, and I'm just going to follow this around, and this is pretty much just going to lead me straight to the sigil. If I wanted to go and get it, so I'm just going to follow this down here all the way, and then I can kind of just drop down onto the wall there. And a lot of those kind of off, like these patterns here, they kind of have invisible kind of like walls on them, so you can't get on top of them. So you want to try and avoid those as much as possible. You can't really get past them. The hitbox is just there and you won't be able to pass it at all. So you kind of just drop down onto the wall here, and then you're kind of in the room with a sigil now. You can kind of just drop down into that area where the fan is and just walk around. But I'm just going to follow the wall just because it's fun. And yeah, here we go. This is pretty much what you do. You drop down here and get the sigil. So yeah, nice. And that is Eagle's Nest. And that was my favourite way to do that one. Like I said, there's a bunch of ways you can do it, and now I'm just going to have some more fun with these boxes. I'm going to use the 2 boxes from Eagle's Nest to kind of get out of this level, the way I came in basically. And I do that just by stacking up 2 boxes together and going back and getting this one and bringing it with me. So you're just kind of making stairs with the boxes. Again, you're kind of not going to be short of boxes in this level. There's just so many. It's just how you want to use them. And I just found this was like the best way for me, just using the Sunshot original. You can use Whoosh and then get the spare the box from Blown Away if you want to. But this is what I do. And again, I'm just going to kind of mess around with these here and kind of bring these up. There we go. And now we've got 3 boxes out of bounds, so you've got even more room to kind of mess around with the level now, if you really want to. And yeah, just have fun messing around with the 3 boxes, but that's it. We have pretty much got all of the sigils from this level, and we cheesed them all, pretty much. And yeah, you can bring these 3 boxes down if you really want to, and just kind of use them to get the star if you want. The original method can be cheesed pretty easily anyway, just by using a box and a connector at the back of Blown Away and just getting the angle right. But I guess these videos are kind of about sharing the exploits and ways of doing the puzzles, not really using anything apart from kind of out of bounds methods. But we do have to come in bounds here, And I tried to climb up the stairs this way, but I couldn't really do it. There's like a ledge there that's going to hit you and stop you from getting in. So just go around the other side, jump in, and there you are. The only trouble with stuff like this is you have to reset after everything. So you want to kind of do it in an order where you've got everything before you reset. So that's pretty much why I'm getting this last. Of course, the blown away star requires you, sigil and star both require you to reset. So get those last maybe. And yeah, this is the alternate method that this one asshole showed me. He's a speedrunner of this game, and you can kind of get out of bounds just by stacking up 2 boxes here and jumping off the fan base. And you kind of have to do a running jump there. And yeah, I kind of fell down there, but it can be done. You just kind of have to jump up and time it right. So yeah, on there. And then here we go again. Run and jump onto the ledge, and then you kind of can navigate around on this outside wall if you really wanted to. But this method is a lot more difficult than the one I used, I found. I really wasn't that good at this one at all. I pretty much sucked at it. But yeah, you can kind of run and jump onto the wall there and follow it around that way. But I kind of jumped onto this outside wall instead, and that's just going to take me down all the way, and then I can get the sigil just by dropping down. Well, you have to kind of jump over this part here. I think I kind of just dropped onto this ledge here and then just kind of went into the sigil room. But yeah, this method was a lot harder for me. I'd rather have just brought in the box and just climbed over the edge from Sunshot, to be honest. I found that method just as viable. But yeah, there's actually an alternate whoosh as well, which was the first ever method I used for cheesing this sigil, and it's by far the quickest way if you just want to get the whoosh sigil. It doesn't involve any out of bounds whatsoever. All I had to do was just run into the puzzle room, pick up a box which is readily available, and then place it in a certain way. Use a navigational jump. Like, if you're careful, that will blow you back. But if you place it in just the right way, you can jump over it, get the sigil, fastest method. So there it is, guys. Be free.